Hello, my name is Azhar Ali, and I am presenting here the topic the vulnerability assessment of Bitcoin architecture. The topic to be covered here is number first is introductions, aim and scope, Bitcoin architecture, attacks prevalent to Bitcoin's threat and modeling. Introduction. Bitcoin is considered to be the world's first cryptocurrency which has received widespread popularity in last 10 years. A large number of businesses have started accepting Bitcoin, e.g., WordPress, Baidu, Amazon, Reddit, VMware, Subway, and SoundCloud, etc. It operates in cyberspace and requires a special software called Bitcoin Wallet to be installed on the client computer. Aim and scope. Bitcoin transactions are becoming a target of a number of security attacks that need to look carefully and thoroughly. One of the most vulnerable entities in the Bitcoin system is the web-based Bitcoin wallet where users have to rely on a trusted third party for the management of their funds. A server-side hack can result in the loss of user Bitcoin without letting them know about the attack. Bitcoin architecture. The traditional currencies that depends on a trust-based model for their creation, circulation, and transference. Bitcoin relies on a proof of work based peer-to-peer model. Proof of work, a complex cryptographic mechanism to prevent anybody from the gaming. Being a cryptocurrency, the Bitcoin protocol makes use of the hash function in public key cryptography for the generation and transmission of bitcoins. A single bitcoin can be regarded as a series of digital signatures. For sending bitcoins to another entity, the sender digitally signs a hash of the involved previous transaction, out of which the bitcoins are sent to the receiver as a proof of possession of those bitcoins. The receiver can easily verify the series of digital signatures. 4. Attacks prevalent to the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is convenient way of electronic funds transfer. The Bitcoin transaction are becoming a target of many known and zero-day attacks. Up till now, there is not any proposed solution to cater these attacks. There are two types of attacks. Attacks in normal transaction and number second is attacks in fast payment transactions. Attack in normal transactions. When a transaction is made, the sender broadcasts it to the entire network. Each node checks whether the transaction is properly structured and the amount is not previously spent somewhere else. If verification is successful, block is added to the blockchain. In spite of this protection mechanism, attackers are successful in carrying double spending attack. Attack in fast payment transactions. In fast payment, most of the time, the transaction is not of high value and the required response from the vendor should be immediate so that the transaction are carried out instantly. On average, it takes 10 minutes for a transaction to be verified and added to the blockchain. Vendors like fast food, restaurant, supermarket, ATM machines, vending machines, etc. cannot wait too long in order to provide services. Number 5 is threat modeling. While during establish a software, security feature is most likely to be considered as unnecessary requirement. Either they are added during the design phase as built-in features or incorporated afterwards as added additions. The system is then tested by attacking its different components from the security perspective using different mechanisms like test case, penetration testing, and ethical hacking. Classification stride threat models. Number one is spoofing, number two is tampering, number three is repudiation, number four is information disclosure, number five is denial of service, and number six is elevation of privileges. Conclusion. So the main conclusion of this talk is to explore the Bitcoin architecture from security perspective and identify the vulnerabilities as well as their countermeasure. The Bitcoin system comprises of various entities, each having its own security requirements. From a practical point of view, the aim is to analyze the security of Bitcoin entities and suggest improved scheme mechanism contributing to their security. So here are the references where I took the help from these sources. Thanks. The end.